Alright, what is going on, everybody? Welcome back to another dual mode series video. Let me look. Today we got Deleb here, the second Inferno hero to go here in round 3. Round 3 of 4, okay? So let's see, sticking with stone halls, you all know why. If you're new here, we stick with stone halls because it's just a flat, surface. There's nothing on the map that will impede the fight. Alright, so second, she fought on the second, and then she fought the third, so now she is going to be on the first hero. So Irina it is, right? Fought the second for round 1, fought the third for round 2, first for round 3. Alright. So please do not forget to like and subscribe. Let me know down in the comments who you guys think is going to win this dual mode series. For those of you that are returning, I appreciate you. You guys have been absolutely killing it with the likes, subs, and watch time on this dual mode series. I really appreciate it. We still got all of round 4 to go as well. This is just the beginning of round 3, and then we will do a follow-up video like I have said previously, just to get everybody's win-loss tallied up and see who has the best win-loss ratio as not only a hero but also as a town together as well. So Deleb here is the second best Inferno hero thus far in the series, with a 4-3 record in round 1, 3-4 in round 2, falling to the negative. So we'll see what she can do here in round 3. Definitely carried a lot by the ballista that she rolls with, and then definitely some good high tier units as well. But Irina is definitely one of the strongest heroes in this dual mode series that we have seen. 6-1 in round 1, and then 7-0 in round 2 and 3. So right now she is currently the best hero in the dual mode series. We have not gotten to the Sylvan ones that can also match her. There's only one other person that is matching her thus far, which is Oser, who I personally said in the beginning is going to win the best win-loss ratio as a hero at 6-1 and then 7-0. So we'll see what he does in round 3. See if he can go undefeated as well to stay tied with Irina as the best hero in the series thus far. But a lot can change for a lot of heroes. We still got a lot of wins and losses to go, so we will see how it all works out. But again, if you are returning, you know more than likely what we're getting ready to say and do. If you are new, then, well, obviously welcome. Please don't forget to like and subscribe. Check out all the full dual mode series thus far, and be sure to check out the rest. But this, while I let the AI fight, is a great way for me to chat you guys up on Twitch, so feel free to go down in the description and check my Twitch channel out and follow me on there. And we're going to eat. Yes, that's right. I know. For those of you returning, you guys are like, fuck, it's already been a couple minutes. I thought he wasn't going to do it. But Deleb loses the first fight. No real surprise there because Irina is definitely strong. Sorry for the background playing noise. It is my kitty cat. This is gonna be a hard round for Deleb, cause she just lost, and then Oser, she's gonna minimum struggle to win. But those Hell Chargers are already pretty much gone, which is terrible. One tapped the Dryads. Okay, Hunters took out the Imps. Those guys are dead. Didn't even need the luck on that. Alright, big check here. Okay. See, I'm not disagreeing with going after the hunter. My only thought behind it is if you go after the druid instead, it will hit more targets. That's it. The hunter is definitely more valuable, especially with Oser, because he's obviously the hunter hero. But I'm not even saying the ballista did wrong. I'm not sure what I would do. Just a thought. Still a big hit. Alright. What can the Trents do? Didn't even kill one and then lost two. That's big. Ooh, luck killing 4 is huge though. Okay, lightning for 1. Hunter's taken out another 1 with no retaliation. Honestly, even though the devil is probably going to get destroyed right there, he's stopping all of them from being able to do some solid work. They have to melee him, but it's not going to be enough. Pit fiends are low, there's still 24 unicorns left, still a solid amount of Trents. We'll see. Retaliation should kill him. Didn't need the luck on it. Another lightning, oh, okay. Casting instead, which I agree with. Would have done another lightning strike on somebody though. Okay, luck from the unicorn again. Yeah, it's over for Deleb here. Oh and 2 to start, not so good. And I do apologize, I do my best not to chew in you guys' ears, but sometimes it's a little bit inevitable. And other times I forget. And then there's other times where there was a video, I think it was actually maybe Deleb in like round 1? I don't know. It may have not been Deleb, but I forgot to unmute myself for like, I don't even know how long in the video, but pretty long time. See what Orson can do here. That's a massive hit. Another hit on the ghost. That's the biggest thing with my boys Necropolis, okay? I love Necropolis. They're always going to be my go-to boys. But, basically they can outscale most teams, pretty easily, just from all their necromancy and raising the dead and stuff. But a lot of their fighting comes from the vamps keeping themselves alive with the life drain and the possibility of you not hitting the ghosts. That is a huge thing. If you obviously don't hit the ghosts and waste a lot of very, very good turns trying to hit them, then definitely makes Necropolis way easier to win with. Orson is definitely. Let's see what's he doing here. Okay, Orson's actually pretty good. 5-2, 6-1. It's a lot better than I thought he would be. Especially considering he's got double zombies. Now, don't get me wrong. I think people hate on zombies a little too much. They were definitely better back in the day. They definitely got nerfed. Not as of recent, but you know, they are no longer as strong as they once were. Let's just put it like that. Um, but nonetheless, I still think what I keep in mind is they do their job well. They are essentially meat shields with a little bit of utility outside of that, doing either the weakening strike or the aura that the rot zombie gives. So it just kind of depends on what you want. I'm not sure how the fuck that hit the skeleton. Like, some of these hits sometimes are a little crazy, how some stuff hits people and some stuff doesn't. Um, but yeah, I think zombies they just do their job, man. Like, at the end of the day, they're not really gonna change the tide of the fight too much. They definitely can. Yeah, I mean, everybody can change, you know, a whole battle if they go unchecked for sure. But their likelihood to do it is not as high as some other units if they go unchecked. Again, zombies are just kind of the meat shields and a little bit of utility that we see there from hitting the devil with the weakening strike. Bro, but those skeleton warriors, I am so mad at myself for not using them for years. Like, because I've always been a ranged attack fighter. Like, I always really enjoy ranged attack units, you know, archers and spellcasters and that kind of stuff. Um, so while Necropolis is my team for sure, I kind of struggle in that regard to enjoy their playstyle. Um, just because you're guaranteed to have one with the leech, but then you have to choose with the skeletons. Do you want skeleton archers or these skeleton warriors? Now, I would always go with the skeleton archers just so I have more backline, because all of Necropolis is frontline except for leeches and possibly them. Um, so I would just always go the archers just because I wanted more backline. And in recent years, I started using him, the skeleton warrior, a little bit, and realizing that that dude absolutely destroys people. Yeah, he is pretty fucking insane, actually. For a tier 1, being able to do as much damage as he does, being able to block ranged attacks on a friendly, and then being able to stun somebody. His defense isn't that, and magic resistance. His defense isn't that great, but he's also a tier 1 fucking skeleton. But then his attack is actually, while it varies. It can be extremely good for a tier 1, or it can be what you would think an upgraded tier 1 would do. So every time I look at it, it'll be like you can kill 8 or like 72, and you're just like, what the fuck? Like, the gap in there is massive. Um, but I feel like they usually get pretty decent hits overall. But Deleb is starting super terrible, 0-3. This is her. It's not her worst yet. She did go 4 losses in round 2. So we'll see if she can beat Razak here and get in the win column, start getting these wins going. But so far she's been a very mid hero in the dual mode series. And a lot of the heroes in this series are either really good, like they're really built for a dual mode fight, and other ones not so much. Somebody like Irina, where you have double griffins and you're the griffin hero, it makes them so strong considering they're like a high tier mid-level unit that's good in general, and then you increase them even more with the hero. So some heroes just excel in this duel mode series that we have seen, and some just towns in general compared to others. Yeah, I'm thinking now. What I've always said, some of this AI I feel like is doesn't help itself. So with those horned demons out there in front of the gremlins, I think they should heal the golems up as the repair, instead of trying to melee fight them. Damn, 2-1. Yeah, I thought that Hell Charger was dead first hit, let alone second. That's crazy. I just love how he's losing lives but also gaining it. Yeah, I think Deleb's got her first win here. 5 devils left, 7-bit fiends. I might say that sometimes, but we've seen big comebacks, big changes, you know? Like one big hit like that could have been the difference. Any little hit can be huge in this game. Damn, I'm surprised he made it over there, honestly. He was taking forever. I didn't think he was going to make it. At first I thought he was going to go for the ballista, then I wouldn't have agreed with that. I mean, maybe a little bit just because it's Deleb, but at the same time, like, I guess he'd rather not instantly die from the pit fiends. And there was gremlins left. I like gremlins, man. I think they're pretty fucking useful. Especially these ones. Like, they do decent damage, but having that, the repair for the golems, which golems are good, especially with your Razak, you know, being the golem guy, but he loses nonetheless, and Deleb has got her first win here in round 3. Alright, 3 on Urena here. See what she can do. Dungeon definitely struggles in any game. That's the thing, like, I don't think I've ever enjoyed a town's creatures as much, and yet the town is so bad as I do dungeon. Like, I like pretty much all of their creatures except the assassins and the shadow witches. Because the shadow witches are the worst tier 6 in the game. You'll never change my mind on that. I've said it a million times. I'll say it a million more. They are the worst tier 6 in the game. Now the scouts or assassins or stalkers, whatever you would like to call them, they aren't bad. They're just not really like my cup of tea. Like, they're okay tier 1 units. I think they're overrated because everybody likes to run dungeon and run them and make them invisible and do that little stupid strat. But that lasts for about 5 minutes and then you have to actually play the game. So, yeah, I'm not a fan of them. But everybody else, I really like. I really have always enjoyed Blood Maidens. I think they're super strong. I like Minotaurs too. They're always nice to use. I like Grim Raiders. I love Hydras. And then, I mean, you can't really hate the dragons. They're definitely not bad. They're not anything, you know, amazing, but they're still very good tier 7s. But it looks like Deleb is going to get her second win here because, yeah, Dungeon struggles. It's basically up to the Grim Raiders and Blood Maidens to do as much of the work as they can and the Shadow Witches to clean it up, but they can't because they suck. They don't do... They're basically like priests from Haven, which are the worst tier 5 in the game. Yeah, they do little to no damage, and their casting is just super, super mid. It's just not helpful. Like, if I'm thinking of a creature casting, I'm thinking of like a druid fucking, you know, lightning strike. I'm thinking of leech raising more fucking dead or something, or decay, or, you know, something significant, not, oh my gosh, like, wow, you're slow, or, you know, sometimes that is useful, for sure, but, I mean, there's plenty of even just other units that naturally cast slow, or weakness, or whatever, well, you know, like, even when the Shadow Witches attack, the, Shadow Mistress, or whatever her name is, the third Shadow Witch upgrade, like, she casts that shit just by attacking. Shamans attach, you know, whatever when they melee attack. It's just like, you know, I don't want to use a turn of a tier 6 creature to cast, you know, some stupid ass cast that people get for free, basically. And then on the flip side of that, like the priests, they just cast, you know, endurance or, you know, shit. Which again, you know, every cast is useful for sure, but like, you're taking a turn from a high tier unit to cast something that's pretty basic, that is definitely not game changing compared to if you get a fucking, you know, really good lightning strike on somebody from a druid, or even I've seen some great stone spikes. Even, you know, you got rune priests doing fire walls that's just gonna hit multiple targets until they fucking move or just keep taking damage, or like, there's just so much better casting than that shit. But Deleb wins again. 2 and 3 currently. Can she still go positive? We shall see. If she's got to win the rest of them to go positive, so that's going to be difficult. Damn, I'm surprised those devils didn't get one right there. That should be one. Just down to those bears, man. A lot of pit fiends left still. And the devils can still pop in some more. Hey, I mean, that's great value there. One Cerberus hitting 3 targets. What more can you ask for? Pretty much just that one bear left. Then we got the worst tier 2 down there, the Spearmen. And you don't want to argue with me about that. Let's see. Tier 2s, right off the rip, okay? Archers from Haven, way better. Zombies, okay. They're just okay, alright? And I'm a zombie lover, okay? Love Necropolis, but they're not the greatest. I would still take them over Spearmen, though. Oh, who do we got? Tier 2 Horn Demons, or, you know, Overseer, or whatever. Not the greatest, but I would still take them over Spearmen. Fuck. Who we got? Sylvan Blade Dancers, absolutely taking them over Spearmen. Dungeon Blood Maidens, no question there, absolutely. Centaurs, absolutely taking them over Spearmen. And that's even without Blood Rage. Gargoyles, yeah, I would take them over Spearmen. I mean, little tanky fuckers that are immune to magic, why not? Can move halfway across the map. Over some very terrible damage and pretty bad defense. With no utility but pulling one guy closer every once in a while. I forget what the other one does, actually. It's something okay. But listen to me talking bad about these bear riders, they might actually pull this off. But the ballista, like they did in round 1 for Deleb and Vittorio, ends up saving them. Ooh. Oh, I was hoping if we could have got 2 there, that would have been it. And all 3 fall. Deleb barely wins. 3-3. So can she go positive here in round 3 against Garuna? I think she can. Biggest reason why is, unfortunately, while this Cyclops here is great, high damage, and Cyclops always has very good defense as well, that club, as we have seen multiple times in this duel mode series, has absolutely obliterated teammates just like that. 9 chieftains gone just like that. Very high damage coming out for Inferno instantly. Chieftains coming 53-4. And then taking out another 40. Second hit. 5. Weakness. See, that's what I'm talking about earlier. Shamans go up, melee hit, free cast. And they have casts themselves. Okay. Big hit there. Nice. Almost dead. 6 is big. Didn't get 1. Okay. I like that. Get some free, easy, quick Blood Rage. Those 2 Cerberus. Yep, I like it. Slice them up. Does that give everybody... I actually don't know if that gives people Blood Rage, the hero killing them. I think it does. Damn. 33 with some luck. And that hit on the centaur honestly hurt. A lot of chieftains left, but it's not going to be enough. Ooh, okay. Killed one, but died. Probably one. Still not one. Okay. Ooh. 3 devils there. I'm telling you, man. That Cyclops is make or break for these stronghold teams. But Deleb's secret weapon, that ballista, coming in hard. And then that dude set him up for failure right there. Will it be worth it? No retaliation. Deleb coming in, takes out one. Garuna comes in, takes out one. Heals him, and then that's going to finish him off. And if it doesn't, yeah. Damn. Super close. That's the best Garuna fight we've seen, honestly. But 4 and 3 goes Deleb. Thank you guys for watching. Please do not forget to like and subscribe, and be ready for the rest of this round 3. Then we got all of round 4, and then a final just wrap up video for everybody. So we will see you guys in the next one.